Hey guys, it's me again. I'm on Skype with Shaxy0950 as well. Say hi. Zach, say hi.
Alright, there we go. Video was taking too long to pause.
Guess he's not saying hi. Okay, anyways, this is a profile of my Yusei Fudo turbo deck. As the name suggests, it is a very fast deck. Uses synchroing and monster effects of drawing cards when you synchro to go through your deck really fast and get your cards out to swarm your opponent and stuff. Anyways, let's go get started. 3 Junk Synchron. Good card. Very good card. Especially for this deck. He special summons your level 1s like Tuningware, which can use their effects to you can synchro with and basically just get your draw power out of the synchros using Junk Synchron. It's the main tuner of the deck. Heart of the deck, exactly. Tuningware. I love these guys. They have a good effect. You can use them as a level 2 when they're when used for a synchro summon. When he's sent to the graveyard for a synchro summon, you draw a card, regardless if the summon was successful. So even if it gets solemned or something, you still draw the card. It's pretty nice. You can combo it with Machine Duplication. Excuse me, to get more than one out, all 3 of them out, and draw 3 cards. It's really nice. You can do the same with these cards. Exactly. Darksea Rescue. Just like Tuningware, they have the draw effect when they're sent to the graveyard for a synchro summon. They don't have the level boosting effect, but they still let you draw, which is nice. And it's dark food, so it's dark, so it's dad food and stuff like that. That's more swarming potential, exactly. 3 Cyber Valley, stall power, draw power. You can also Machine Duplication these guys to draw more, because he's a machine with no attack. So it just really adds speed and defensive tactics to the deck. It's also nice to screw over your opponent when you mind control one of their monsters and use his second effect to remove them both from play and draw 2 cards. It's pretty fun. Next cards are Quickdraw Synchrons. What I like about this card is it allows you to special summon basically any kind of warrior monster or synchro monster that requires a synchron monster as a tuner. It makes it very helpful to get all the cards out when you need them. You can get out Turbo Warrior, Nitro Warrior, Drill Warrior, Junk, whatever, you know, just anything you want. And it just makes it really helpful.
And you can dump whatever you don't need from your hand.
Exactly. His effect is special summoning. Dump something you don't need, then normal summon a Junk Synchron and get started. Exactly.
Like I said, Tuningware and Darksea Rescue, that's a deadly combination. Used right with it.
Exactly. Listen to the Zach. Anyways, next cards, 2 Cyber Dragons. With the recent upping of Cyber Dragon to 2 and Chaos Sorcerer to 1, I basically just took out 1 Chaos Sorcerer for this Cyber Dragon right here. It's a nice card. You special summon it if you don't control any monsters and your opponent does. Very nice. Machine. It's light, so that means you can use it with Chaos Sorcerer. Also, I run a Chimera Tech Fortress Dragon, so I can get all the machines off since Machina Swarm is becoming very, very popular.
And why wouldn't you want to have a free monster, you know?
Exactly, and you can use your opponent's monsters, which is fun.
Yeah.
1 Sangan. Searcher, it searches out it's mainly used to search out Junk Synchron, but you can also search out a level 1 if you really want it, like a Cyber Valley or something. 1 Chaos Sorcerer, used to be 2, it's re-limited, so it's back to 1. I run a lot of darks and a lot of lights that I can use to feed this guy and get him out, so it's just pretty nice. 1 Treeborn.
It's deadly when you've got the swarming already potential, so
yes.
you can remove your monsters in the graveyard and bam.
Adds to swarming potential, exactly.
Monsters, even if you don't use this effect.
Yes. Treeborn Frog. No, I don't run 2. Running 2 is stupid. Kind of. You really only need 1. Anyway, because I don't. The other thing is there's no room for a second one. Not only that, but you really only need 1. Besides, I don't want to buy another ultra rare. Anyways, it's just good because you won't really have a backfield with this card. Turbo decks don't run traps, really, so you won't have a backfield. So you'll be able to add this synchro power with that guy. 1 Gorz, same reasoning as Treeborn. You won't have a backfield. Stops OTKs. It just really helps. Not to mention, he's easy to get 2700 beater, which is nice. Who gets a token. Or does burn, depending on the effect. 1 Dark Arm Dragon. I run more than enough darks to allow the use of this card. And it's a very good card. So if you can use this card in your deck, why not? I like his effect. 2800. Pretty easy to get. Alright, we're moving on to the spells. First off, we're having 3 hand destructions. Discard what you don't want, draw more cards. It's discarding what you want into the graveyard to replenish your hand and get what you want in your hand from your deck. Really helps. And yeah, these hand destructions are all from different packs, which is funny. Anyways, it's the second form of draw power for the deck. Third, actually. So I really like it.
Gets rid of what you don't need and also forces your opponent to do the same.
Exactly, but that could end up helping them in the long run. It's mainly just to help you. 2 Pot of Avarice. Because you want to synchro, you're going to be synchroing more than the amount of times of the Junk Synchrons and Quick Draws you have. You're going to want to recycle your monsters, put them back in your deck, and possibly draw more cards that you might need. You can also recycle Dad and reuse him, Gorz and reuse him, Chaos Sorcerer and reuse him. It's just a very nice card for this deck because your monsters, you're going to want them recycled after they're used. 2 De-Synchros. Use this after you synchro with like a Junk Synchron. Get a Machine Duplication out. Machine Duplication is right there. Use Machine Duplication, get out more Tuningwares. Synchro with 3, you draw 3. Play a De-Synchro, put them all back. Re-synchro again, you draw 6 cards at once thanks to De-Synchro.
It's also a good combination, especially with Junk Archer, because then you can use his effect twice.
Exactly. Junk Archer's effect is once per turn. You can just remove away.
And you can do that as many times as you want, as long as you have De-Synchro. And plus the draw power, it's eminent.
Yes. Zach, I'm running low on time. I gotta get going here. Hurry.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so anyways, let's speed this up because my camera's running out of time. Anyways, 2 Machine Duplications. Only here to get out my Tuningwares, my Cyber Valleys, and my Darksea Rescues when I need them. 3's overkill. 2's perfect. It just really helps the synchro potential.
Exactly.
1 Reinforcement of the Army. Searches out Junk Synchron because I need Junk Synchron for the deck to work. 1 Heavy Storm. It's a staple. You won't have a backfield, so clearing your opponent's backfield to help your swarm get out safely, or your move set up safely, is really good. Same reasoning for Mystical Space Typhoon. You want to protect your monsters and make sure they don't die, or your cards. 1 Lightning Vortex. You can remove all your opponent's pesky face-up monsters off the field to protect your monsters, or get them through to your opponent. Get them through to do battle damage safely. And just clear the field. It's helpful. 1 for 1. You can discard a monster you don't need. Search out a level 1. Preferably, I use this preferably to get Cyber Valley out, and then use something like Mind Control to steal my opponent's monster. That's pretty much all I use it for, but it really helps. 1 Scapegoat. Helps stall. Play it on your opponent's turn, and then summon a tuner, and you can synchro. It really helps. Zach just went offline. 1 Card Destruction. If you really have a hand that you can't play with, deplete it, replenish your hand, get cards that are playable, dump what you don't need. Helps add to the speed. Mind Control and Brain Control. They both have the same reasoning. A deck that synchros, you can steal your opponent's monsters and synchro with them. You can use Mind Control and Brain Control also to combo with Cyber Valley and screw over your opponent. And Brain Control, you can do anything with that monster. It's just so broken. And finally, Treacherous Trap Hole is the only trap card I run in this deck. It's a nice trap. I only run this as the only trap because its effect specifically says you cannot activate this card if you have any trap cards in your graveyard. I won't have any traps in my graveyard. So, this is a very good card. Destroys 2 monsters on the field. Stops my opponent from swarming and punishes them from overextending. Okay, 9 minutes. We gotta hurry this up. Now, I do have extra deck specifics for this deck, other than the main things like 2 Stardust and 1 Colossal, so I'm just going to go over them really quick. 1 Armory Arm. You're gonna be in a lot of situations where you can only synchro for level 4s anyway, so, you know, it just really helps. Gives you an option. Junk Warrior, because you run Junk Synchron. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. It's just, you need as many synchro options as you can for Junk Warrior. Drill Warrior, because Quick Draw can get this guy out. You can special summon Quick Draw and then normal summon a Tuningware. Get going. Plus, his second effect is pretty useful to recycle your monsters. Excuse me. Turbo Warrior, same thing. You can get it out with Quickdraw Synchron. Not to mention, he can't be targeted by level 6 or higher monsters, synchro monsters. I mean, any level 6 or higher monster, like Brionac. So, Brionac can't get around him. He also cuts any synchro monster he attacks in half. It's pretty useful to get around Goyo and stuff. 10 minutes. Nitro Warrior, same reasoning. Quick draw, pretty good effect. 2800 attack, why not? Junk Archer, new synchro that came out not too long ago. Very, very good. I like his effect. It's a free, just remove the monster and then attack freely. 2300. Quick draw and Junk Synchro can get him out. Road Warrior, I recently added him. I'm just going to test play him a little bit. I really don't know what he does or how he can really be used. It's just a test play at the moment. If not, I'll take him out. Chimera Tech Fortress, I run Cyber Dragon, and it's easy to clear all my monsters, my opponent's machines out. Okay, so we're at the time limit. I gotta go. That's my Yusei Turbo deck. Comment, rate, subscribe. You know the drill. Shout out to Shaxy0950. Peace out.